Greetings and salutations. I'm not sure exactly how much I lost, but my stupid phone did it again. I am going to have to reset it, shut it down, and put it back again. Alright. I don't know where exactly we left off, but I wanted to show you, I took the middle shelf down. Wanted to show you the little stage here that I built. I'm going to be putting boards on here, and I already measured up the finished boards that are going to go from here to the bottom of the shelf. I already put a board here and here, finished board, because for the shelves, and because of that, I'm going to be able to mount this right up against here without having to remeasure anything. It's a great placeholder. So this shelf slides right underneath here, and then I screw it in place. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, once I get that going. So now I've got to put my screws in the shelf. So I'm going to quickly move screws in that other shelf. I'm going to quickly move this to the other side and flip it upside down so my wife can paint underneath the shelf. She wants to paint every surface. And I'm putting lights in here, believe it or not. I got these awesome lights at Walmart. I keep mentioning Walmart because they're cheap. This light here will go on this shelf. And that lower shelf, this light's going to go up here, so it should light up everything for my wife. So, and they have a little link here so you can link one to another. Run on the same power source, one plug-in. That'll be awesome. They're 11 bucks a piece, which is really cheap, I thought. So this is going to be a lit surface area, which I think is awesome because electronics is my thing. Here we go. Flipping over. Oh, my Hutch now. Okay, that's done. Now, let me bring over the shelf. I'll put those final screws in and this video will be over. Let's see. Almost. This will be a real easy one. As you see, this is what I already glued in place. Let's get this cord wrapped around here. Okay, I'm going to screw these in. And then, once this is painted, I'll have another video for the final assembly. And that'll be the funnest of all of them. Because this has been months in the progress. I mean months. Oh my gosh. So, this one didn't quite sit in well. Don't know if that's any better. In the back though, at least it's not going to be showing. Good. These are just cheap old Walmart screws. when things that they're not structural or they don't have to penetrate as much, these cheapo screws work. Oh no, man. The glue didn't hold. Well, that's okay. I'll just have to make sure I hold. But these screws strip out all the time. They're just Phillips head. But when it's for small ones, if it's a large ones, good luck. So I don't recommend using the large Walmart screws. They just don't hold up well. They don't self-tap well. It was amazing what a difference made when I bought those torque head screws. Wow. But just holding something to a surface like this, these work great. And they're a lot cheaper. There goes another battery. You get a rechargeable grill. Wouldn't that be something if you had a rechargeable grill? Rechargeable drill, you definitely have to have 2 batteries, or you're never going to get your job done. Now, if I was doing like a house project, building a house or something, why am I using a hammer? Well, I have glasses. I've had glasses since I was 6 months old. I was born with crossed eyes. If you watch these videos closely, you might see one of my eyes going to the side like a lazy eye. I was born with crossed eyes, so I was always looking in opposite directions. I never looked in the direction that I was actually looking at. The eyes didn't go there. They actually had to have surgery on when I was like under a year old for my eyes. But by the time I got to grade school, 2nd or 3rd grade, they got just as bad again. I had to wait till I was 16 and was old enough that my eye muscles were grown. And I think what caused it, I think I was told, it was caused by the glue did okay, but some of it came loose in places when I was screwing these in, which isn't a big deal. I don't know why this one is so cockeyed compared to the rest. Anyways, why is this one so far away? That doesn't look right. Doesn't look right at all. I'll have to revisit that. That and it's too much torque. Jeez. Oh, it's the glue. Well, anyways, that looks a little better this time. But the glue worked pretty good for the most part. Man, this one just... Like I said, though, this will be on the back. You can't see it. But that's it for that. So, what I was talking about my eyes was the muscles had to grow. So they waited till I was 16, till I was about the full size. And they worked on the eye muscles again. They actually put a muscle relaxant and pulled the eyeball out of my socket, and on my cheek I was told that they took the muscle and they folded over and stapled it, and it fuses itself. The staples would wear out after a while. would come loose, but that way the muscles would seal there, or sit there. And yeah, so my eyes are still kind of going cockeyed at times. I was told it would probably have to happen again. My doctor said don't worry about it, if you can see fine. But what I was getting to throughout this whole thing is the reason I use screws and not nails is I have horrible depth perception due to the crossed eyes. I'm lucky I can drive. I've learned to get closer or to keep further away from objects so I don't hit them. I have hit a few things. I've broken the mirror on my car about 3 or 4 times in a 1-year period. So yeah, garage door frames are not my friend. That or I'm just a bad driver, but I think it's the depth perception mostly. So, I just learned to deal with it. And one thing I'm not really good at, that and I'm not coordinated. I think being overweight my entire life, I've heard people say that overweight people aren't coordinated. I don't know if that's true, but I am very uncoordinated. And have I felt a little more coordinated since the lost weight? Maybe. But if I was skinnier my entire life, I think I might be a little more coordinated. I think that the extra weight messes things up. It might not be true, but that's how I feel. So that's it. That's the video. I've got this all completed now. It's gonna go all into paint, some white coat of white paint on everything. And the next video, you'll see me putting it together, putting the lights on it, setting it in place, and making my wife very happy. She just adores me working on these wood projects. And even though it looks like garbage, that doesn't bother her. She's a perfectionist. If she tried doing this stuff, she'd probably make it look much better than I do. But she doesn't, as long as it's functional, she doesn't care. So this is a very custom piece of wood that you'd have to have some craftsman do. I'm doing it myself. And actually, I'm having a blast. And I've learned so much on this project, and I think you've learned with me. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. Goodbye.